All right, go ahead.
Men
Conditional.
love unconditional. Men love freely. They give unconditional love freely. Women give love under the condition of how what the man can provide or what the man can do. There's no think about it. If you go ask 20 girls right now,
Mhm.
what are you doing?
I'm listening. I was turning the
If
TV
you
down.
if you if you go ask 20 random girls right now,
Uh huh.
right? About like what they're interested in, like let's say that they're dating or whatever. What are they gonna say? Most of them, majority of those 20 women are
Mm-hmm.
gonna say, "What do you do? How much money do you make?"
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for a provider. I'm looking for this. Women are the only like things. Not every woman,
Mm-hmm.
but most women are the only things that are saying, "How much money do you make? What can you do for me?" And I'm looking for a provider, and I'm looking for this, and they're bringing nothing to the table. What are they bringing to the table? Their looks.
Well, there's some men that only want a woman who looks good. They want her to focus on looking good, being fit,
But
being
does it?
beautiful.
But in most situations,
Hmm.
when does that work?
Right. Oh, I agree. I bet.
Because once they have a woman that looks good, but like say that they lose their job,
Hmm. Right.
and the woman's got to take up more slack. They're dipping. They're
Oh,
out.
absolutely. Hey, when you were saying that men give love unconditional, I don't agree with that, but because
Why do
I
you not
feel
think
like
that?
women give love unconditional and men don't. Like men play games when it comes to
Women
their
only give
love.
love unconditionally to their children.
That's not true. Not okay, we can say not
How's that
all
not true?
women. Some women can love unconditionally.
1.5%.
That's not true. There's got to be more.
37.
Thirty-seven
And
percent.
I'm 37. I'm
Oh,
about to
okay.
be 37,
Mm-hmm.
and I have not experienced any woman, even women that claim they love me. This, and this, and this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, same women that claim they love me.
Mm-hmm.
I wake up
Mm-hmm.
and they're gone. It's all this stuff.
I know.
Same women that say they love, like that, saying you love is not just saying. Love is an action. Love is a choice.
Mm-hmm.
Love is like when you say you love somebody. To me, that's supposed to mean that you're with that person for better, for worse.
Word.
Like you're down with that person.
I agree.
Like it's not something that they can provide or do for you that's under the condition that you love them. Like most women, they want this, they want that, but what are you doing to deserve that? Like, what are you doing? Because most women don't even want to be traditional women.
That's true.
And a traditional woman, like, those are the reasons why men want a woman. Because men are physical creatures. Men need acts of appreciation.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you're not gonna cook, you're not gonna clean, you're not gonna do these things, then what does a man need a woman for?
Mm. Sex.
And that has well that too, but I'm saying other than like I'm saying why do men want relationships with women? Why do men commit to a woman? You think a man commits to a woman so he can do everything himself? So he can cook,
Oh,
he can clean,
right.
he can do this like and the is that the purpose of what's the purpose?
Right.
If you're gonna act like a nigga and just be a nigga, and in some cases,
Mm-hmm.
not me at all, but
Right.
niggas be with niggas.
I agree.
Because there's even gay men out here that are more feminine than some of these women.
I agree.
So, like, what I'm saying is men don't always experience unconditional love. They give it.
Mm-hmm.
And the only person that sometimes that you will receive unconditional love from is your mother. And sometimes not even them.
Facts. I definitely.
So
Facts. I definitely love I love unconditionally several people, and so that's just a hard concept for me to think of. But I'm also from an older generation.
I don't think you love several people unconditionally. I think there's some people that you love unconditionally, but I don't think everyone is that like has that benefit. Like your son.
Yeah.
I understand that. Like some of your close friends, and there's some friends that you love, and it seems like you might be seeming like you're saying unconditionally just because you're open to the person that they are, not that you really. It's not the same. Like your unconditional love for your son, it's not the same as your love.
That's true.
For your homeboy. Bang bang, shoot him up. But you do love him.
I'm not saying that you don't.
I'm not saying that you don't. But it's not unconditional. Like I'm saying, if he was to do something, if he was to do some wrong to you, we would see. And if your son was to do something wrong to you, you would still love him unconditionally. You wouldn't understand what he's doing, and why he's doing it, but because you birthed that, it's a different.
I agree.
You understand what I'm saying?
I agree.
But it's just sad that you can be a genuine person. You can be. Women say they want. Oh, I want a guy that communicates. No, you don't. You understand what I'm saying? Because like that's one of the biggest mistakes a man can make.
Right.
Because he'll listen to that bullshit, and then he'll communicate. And when he communicates, you acting like he didn't say anything. And it's very simple.
Well, again, I can't say all women, but I understand how you say that. And I also think it's also women of a different generation. Again, I'm in my 50s. You're in your 30s. That's what, 20 years difference on the women. Lots changed in 20 years, I see.
It's worse.
I agree.
The further that you go back, go to your son's age. It's worse. Because now everyone is thinking they're a celebrity. Everyone wakes up and they get on Instagram and their attention span is 60-second, 30-second real videos of I'm not going 50-50.
I hear that a lot.
I'm not doing this. I'm not doing what? How stupid does that sound?
Right.
And the reason I say that's stupid is because, like, why would you expect a man to treat you like a wife if you're not his wife?
Right.
Why would you have girls out here that don't go on dates unless they get a cash app?
Oh.
You also have women. You also have women. Get this.
Oh.
You also got women that have kids. Several. 2, 3,
8.
That are dating somebody that did not have kids with them. And to go on a date with them, they want them to pay for their babysitter.
Oh.
And if you're think about this,
Wow.
if you are like that, you're a fucking idiot. Do you not know the state of the economy right now? Or do you not even know it's like a privilege for a man to be like, let me take you out, let me pick you up, let me take care of the date, let me pay for this and let me pay for that, and then you want me to pay for somebody to babysit your kids that have nothing to do with me? I did not make these kids. I don't even know these kids.
Where are you finding these women?
This is 97% of the women out here.
That's insane.
It's insane.
Right.
But I'm saying, like, when you speak about it, it's like you're crazy. It's like I'm like I'm no, I'm not.
Yeah, I hear you.
I don't understand because and then it really just makes you not even want to date, not even want to do these things because I'm a genuine person and I expect reciprocation of genuineness.
Indeed.
Like that's like I have a serious problem if I build up the confidence and the courage to ask somebody out
Mm-hmm.
and I take them on the date, everything else is going good, everything's fine, and they don't even say thank you.
That's wild.
Do you see what I'm saying?
That's foul.
Do you see what I'm like? That would be crazy to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I know I can't be the only person that thinks like that,
You're not.
but that just seems crazy to me. It's like there are unfair expectations presented on men all the time, especially men of color.
Mm.
The world is beating me down every day.
Mm.
Everything is up around me but the pay.
I'm right there with you.
Even when you are financially responsible, even when you are smart, you know what you do with your money, you're not even doing anything with money. The state of the economy, if you don't understand the state of the economy, then you got women out here that are like, I don't talk to niggas with 9 to 5s.
I know. They think that's
So this is what I'm. These are all different examples of the things that I'm saying that just don't make any sense. Why would you be? Men look to date for love. Like I'm not saying every man, but I'm saying most majority of men. Men look to date for love. Women look to date for like, what can you do for me? Even when they have kids by other people, even when they got.
That's true. I don't know. But again, I'm gonna say it's a generational situation because like these things that you're saying have never even entered into my mind. I have never in my life thought to ask a man to pay for a babysitter.
Which I'm gonna say is very rare.
And I have never not said thank you for a man that paid for a meal that went out of his way.
Like I said,
like that.
I'm not saying that there's not some good women out there. I'm just saying the dating pool and majority of people that you're gonna come across. You're not gonna come across the 1% that's supposed to be your person, like every
right.
And then just think about how it's like COVID, work from home.
You're not less social interaction.
At a certain range, you don't go to school no more, so it's not like I'm in college and I'm just saying a surplus of
women. I hear you.
Women are not. You understand what I'm saying? And then everybody on the internet is fucking weird. Everybody on the internet is a fucking catfish, or it's very rare to see somebody that's like a beautiful, close to a 10 or something, physically, and they're not like, they act like a true, genuine person. You know what I'm saying? It's like the finer somebody, the more they think they are a celebrity, the more they think they.
I was watching a YouTube show the other day, and a lady was saying that she was talking to the kids in her, I think in her child's classroom, or was talking to kids and asking them what they wanted to be, and they said YouTubers, influencers. That is wild that kids think this is a job now.
That is, I mean, it is.
It is. I mean, it's definitely a job, but
but the thing is, it's like they want these things for the wrong reasonings. They want these things because they see these things. They see these people because there's so many people that are famous for nothing. You know how many influencers are out here that are famous for nothing? Right. Like I don't. And then And then I just don't like the disrespect from like. There's nothing wrong with somebody that works. There's
Absolutely, I
nothing wrong with
agree.
someone that works hard for what they got, or like that's crazy to me that the honorable thing is not looked upon as honorable.
I feel the same way about being a Christian. I always thought being like that was a quality that men wanted in a woman. I never realized it was a quality that men thought was dumb. And I was like,
And
what?
see, I don't. A man is not. Every man is not gonna think. I don't think that's dumb.
Right,
To me, if anybody's to me, that's something that aligns that would attract. That's
right.
something that would you believe in God. Like I definitely tell me you don't believe in God. I'm not like let me take you out
I feel
on a
you.
date
Right.
and pay for it. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? You tell me you don't believe in God, this firework.
I know. I
Like,
need to get the dogs before these hit. But
yeah.
good conversation. We should have started it earlier.